Senior coach John Longmire joins us for another edition of Centrum team selection. Now, John, obviously drying ourselves off from the game against the Western Bulldogs. What were the main points you took out of last weekend?
Just to be a bit more consistent over that 4 quarters. It's something that all teams strive for, and we've had it a couple of times this year, but not enough, and we need to get better at that. And we played some good footy last week, but we also lapsed at different times, and the Bulldogs were able to make us pay, so we need to be a bit better at that.
And looking ahead, we obviously travel to the MCG to take on the Melbourne Demons. Who's coming with us?
Out of the team this week goes Cunningham, Towers and Bird, and into the team is Isaac Heaney, Sam Reid and Ben McGlynn.
Obviously, Reid and Heaney had those injury clouds. They got through training perfectly well?
Yeah, they've trained really well today, so they're coming back in the team. And Sam's game before he got injured was a strong game, and Isaac's form as well before he missed last week was going quite well, so we need to get those boys back in the team, and Benny McGlynn comes back in as well.
Big occasion for Heaney, obviously the first time out in the MCG. Do you think he can handle it?
Yeah, it's just he's a kid that seems to handle most things okay, doesn't get too flustered. He knows what his good game's about. He's still learning, but he knows that he just needs to compete no matter where that is, at the SCG or anywhere. So we're confident that he can run really strongly and compete hard, and that's what we're after.
And Sam Reid obviously adds some versatility with his ability to play forward and back.
Yeah, he can play. Obviously, this year he's played forward, back, and midfield for us as well. So he's got those 3 areas that he can go to, and we can use him in those areas, and hopefully he can contribute in all of them.
And Ben McGlynn obviously played in the NEAFL last week, showed enough and adds that experience. Yeah,
he does. He's really hard and quick, and gives us that speed and hardness that we believe we need, and he's experienced and comes back in the team, and we're after a strong game from him as well.
The D's have obviously shown a bit this year so far. What are you expecting from them?
Well, they're a team that's they're good. They played last week in the second quarter really strongly against Fremantle. They're good. Just shows that they can mix it. They've just been after a bit more consistency as well. So they've had a lot of players from other clubs come into their team, but also some youngsters come through, and that's added to their depth. So they've got a strong list now, and they're able to be confident in all their players that they can be really, really strong performers over 4 quarters. So we need to make sure that we're consistent, and that's what we're aiming to do.